Is getting answers on how to best protect your home from the potential of carbon monoxide poisoning.
There are specific things you should do, especially after a snowstorm. Western Mass News reporter Sabrina Riley has more.
When we think of shoveling after a storm, our to-do list can be long.
You have to shovel your entire driveway, your sidewalk, to every entryway.
But as the West Springfield Fire Department explains, it's essential to also clear the snow out of the vents and meters on the side of your home. Something homeowner Andrea English feels not everyone is aware of.
You wouldn't think of that unless I wouldn't have known unless somebody told me. It's not like you just wake up and think, I'm going to go shovel my dryer vent out. It's not like what you think about.
But as Lieutenant C.J. Bartone explains, it can be deadly if you don't.
What would happen then is the carbon monoxide would back up into your home instead of being exhausted properly outside the home. So a lot of the older type systems would vent their carbon monoxide up through past the roof line of the house.
When looking for this vent on a newer system, Lieutenant Bartone says this is what they look like. And Bartone tells Western Mass News that when it comes to a vent this small, it doesn't take much for it to quickly become covered in snow.
It wouldn't take much for snow to snow drift or geez, you're snowblowing your driveway and little do you know you're throwing it on the vent system accidentally. So it wouldn't take much for that to be clogged.
And while you're checking on those vents, it's also a good idea to clear the snow and ice from your gas and electric meters so firefighters can easily access them in case of an emergency. These steps are essential to making sure your systems are operating properly. That said, their department wants to stress the importance of making sure you still have the proper detectors in place.
Carbon monoxide itself is it's odorless, it's colorless. You wouldn't know that it existed in your home unless you had these detectors.
Something English knows from firsthand experience.
It's going to cause a problem, and that's why you should own the carbon monoxide testers, because those things I know they work.
For Western Mass News, I'm Sabrina Riley.